A mere 12 kilometers separate their training grounds, but Ajax Cape Town and Cape Town City have had to travel 1,635 kilometers to Mlazi's King Zwelithini Stadium for the chance to claim Western Cape bragging rights.
I'm expecting a high-tempo game. The conditions are suitable for both teams.
Oh, looking at an early tester. Oh, that was close, almost nearly. What a piece of vision there from Masilaka Potlongo. He's got a keen eye for the spectacular, the penchant, or the absolute sublime. Nearly caught off Tantena Mkurova napping. Sussman driving from defense. Sedwin George loses out, but Masilaka Potlongo doesn't. He steps up, does the 20-year-old. He promised he was going to get on the score sheet ahead of the game. He kept his word. He's a man of his word. And Ajax Cape Town hit the front first.
What makes me excited, of course, is after scoring that goal, he calls his teammates. It's more like Babizeni Bonke Bazobona Gutisenzani. You know my collection in music, right?
I like that one. Babizobonke.
Babizobonke Bazobona Senzani. Great technique, well executed.
Kamis evades his man. Sergio Kamis with numbers in the box. Kamis could not find one of them. What he did was his teammates who couldn't find the finishing touch. First it was George, then it was Kamis. Ball never even got to Justin Jacobus. What a delicious delivery there.
That delivery as well. It was played with power. It just needed someone to just make contact with the ball.
Oh, Sandre Boyson with a chance. Boyson just misses his big moment as the ball shaves the left hand upright. Oh, it's the first real major moment that Cape Town City have been able to manufacture.
I like the movement. I like the passing. I like the runs. Everything about it. But one thing.
There's a Kosambempa. Rattles the crossbar. Real first chance. That action for Darren Johnson. Oh man, Nana Akosa Obepa.
He takes his time, he looks up, he decides on what he wants to do. Unlucky that he was denied by that crossbar.
Since the start of the second half, as perhaps Darren Johnson dropping the ball though. As Nana Akosa Pempa though couldn't wrap around his foot and call the ball back into the direction of an empty net. Darren Johnson dropping the ball. Perhaps that rain that was upon us a few moments ago playing its part.
It's a good start, like I said.
Innocent Makondeni bearing down the goal. Has Potlongo on his side, decides not to use him. To his dismay, as Zakir Ali comes for seconds. Can he atone for his mistake? Makondeni cuts it to no one in particular. Opportunity missed for Ajax Cape Town. Big chance that to put a bit of space between themselves and their cross-province neighbours. I can see Michael Jackson made a clever little run, pulled off. Closest to us as he drops his shoulder, takes a dive, and it's a penalty. I just mentioned they don't have to make the hard running. Keep the ball and see out the game. They lose the ball, and you know what? Moments later.
But in situations like this, when there's high volume of excitement, there's possibilities of missing the penalty.
That's the number 10 for Cape Town City. Slow run up. Darren Johnson waits. It's a Jonas. Johnson says, "You called it, Brian. Calm. Not on show there." As Darren Johnson, I think we need to launch an inquiry into Muti being used in commentary. He's been calling them throughout the game. Later drama at King Zwelithini Stadium. In the end, Ajax Cape Town threw a late save from Darren Johnson from a penalty, take all the 3 points, and a must taste so sweet.